Hi everyone, thanks for watching the RPG channel. Today I would like to talk to you about the concept of railroading. And I'd like to talk a little bit about what railroading is, and more importantly, what railroading isn't. Now, by its strictest definition, railroading is whenever a game master takes control of the player characters away from the players running them, or whenever he will have a storyline or something, or a particular course of action which cannot be deviated from, despite what the players would actually like to do. And for some groups, this is actually common and the way they prefer it. For instance, if you're playing in a group that is really only interested in combat or something like that, then why you're there or what you're doing really doesn't matter. That's just background information that you can be filled in on later. But for the sake of the game, all you need to know is where your character's at and where the enemies are. Most groups don't play under those conditions, however, and for a lot of people, the ideal of railroading is regarded as sort of one of the deadly sins that a game master can engage in. But there's a lot of confusion about what exactly constitutes railroading. Now, when you design an adventure, a good adventure should involve a variety of different ways to approach a situation, and also account for a number of ways that obstacles can be overcome. So, if you actually were to write it down on paper, it would actually look kind of complicated. Some people, however, are seemingly under the impression that any outside influence that the players cannot avoid or control also constitutes as railroading. For instance, if the players state that they're going to try to journey through a particular region or something like that, and encounter a quest along the way, then to some people that also constitute as railroading. And I, for one, don't really believe this, because the logic used in that doesn't hold true when you apply it to other situations. The only time that I think that could really constitute as railroading is whenever the game master, or whoever's running the game, has a particular story arc or side quest in mind that the players clearly are not interested in, but he won't let it go away, and will keep finding ways to reintroduce it back into the storyline without letting the players get away from it, even when they're trying to. In my experience, that's really rarely the case, and a lot of times this heightened sense of what is and isn't railroading has actually made some people paranoid to the point that any input by the game master is seen as railroading. And I really don't understand that concept. It seems rather alien to me. Another accusation that sometimes gets levied is whenever the game master provides one option that has more rewards attached to it than other. That's also seen as a form of railroading, because the players are encouraged to take a particular action over another, and therefore aren't somehow being permitted to play their characters however they want to play. And the important thing to remember in all of this is that it is a group experience, and you're going to have a couple of different personalities involved, and everyone's there to have fun, presumably. And it shouldn't be at the expense of anyone else's fun. So, for game masters, I would suggest listen to what the players want to do and try to feed off that and try to incorporate their goals and ideas and desires into the adventures as much as reasonable. And for the players, especially the ones who are super paranoid about this railroading conspiracy, just chill out and have a good time. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time.
Did I walk in front of you? There's nothing, James?
Yeah, you did. No, it's fine. I'm going to edit it out. I just forgot what I was going to say. Thanks a lot.